Okay, the Real Mineral ID project. We're going to be having these three samples, and we're going to look at their luster and color and hardness and streak and try to figure out what they are. You've done samples 1 and 2 together in class, so that's why we're starting off with sample number 3. So looking first of all at the luster of number 3, it is not really dull like gravel, so I would not call it earthy. And there are no sparkly parts to it, so I would not call it metallic at all. And it does not look like broken glass or shiny glass, smooth glass at all, and so it would not be called vitreous. It does have a little bit of a shine, so if you're familiar with pearl necklaces or fake pearl earrings or anything along that lines, it does have sort of that same appearance, and it does feel a little bit on the greasy side, as if you had a chunk of gravel that you spread some butter on. So I'd call this luster pearly or greasy. Now, to find the hardness, we're going to take a metal washer, and that has no scratches on it at this time. And we'll rub this on there. And it still has no scratches on it. So then I take the glass plate, and there are no scratches there. Take the penny, and it did not scratch the penny at all. Try the fingernail, and there's no scratches on the fingernail either. So this material is softer than 2.5. Its hardness is going to be less than 2.5. Okay, now streak. The streak of this, let's see, let's try it on the white, and nothing shows up. Show it on the black, and now we have a whitish kind of a streak for that. The whole sample color you can tell yourself here on the screen. I'd call that white for a sample color. Okay, so with pearly or greasy luster, a very small hardness, a pale white streak, and a white color, you should be able to figure out what kind of a mineral this is. Let's look at sample number 4. Sample number 4, let's see here, its luster. Well, from this perspective, I hope you can see the shine as if it was coming off of a glass bottle. So this looks like a hunk of glass. Which one of those descriptions in your analysis questions means that it looks glassy? Hardness. Let's start off with scratching a metal washer. Right now there's no scratches on it. And there it did make some scratches on the steel. So it has a hardness something bigger than steel's hardness. Look at the tables to see what that number is. Okay, next we're going to look at the streak of this. On the white tile, nothing's coming up. On the black tile, we have a pale white streak. So look at those and you'll come up with this name for that material. Lastly, number 5. For number 5, we can see little specks of, it looks like metal chunks. You can see it sparkling perhaps in different places on the rock. So we call that a metallic luster. Hardness, trying to scratch the steel. There are no scratches on the steel. Let's try the glass. And there are no scratches on the glass. Let's try that again. Ah, there. Now there's some scratches. So this mineral is harder than that of glass. So obviously it's going to also scratch the penny and fingernail. Okay, streak. Taking number 5 and rubbing it here. We do get some material there. It looks like it's a brownish streak. The sample color itself is more of a yellowish black. So with a luster of metallic, a hardness that is between glass and steel, a brown streak, and a yellowish color, you should be able to figure out what sample number 5 is. Answer your questions on Skyward.